All right,
All right,
seeing Aman on Facebook. I checked on the USCIS website that the processing timeline for EAD has changed from 6 months to 9 months. Is this true? Any update on EAD or VAWA?
they are taking a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's that long these days.
Claudette Fisher on Facebook, does being out of the country and applying for a second re-entry permit affect your spouse filing who is now awaiting an interview out of state?
If you are the permanent resident getting the reentry permit, yeah, it'll affect your spouse because your spouse is in America and you're living in another country, and he's supposed to be coming to join you to live in America in a country you're not living in because you're asking for a reentry permit. So without appropriating other cultures and languages, muy problema.
Okay, Dip Fab, Cake Affairs on Facebook. I submitted an I-130 and I-485 application for me and my 2 kids on October 2nd, 2020. One is 13, then 9 years old. USCIS had already charged my account for the application fee last December through a signed check. But till now, they have not removed or charged application fees for my 2 children's applications through my credit card. Unfortunately, due to fraud transactions occurring with my credit card, my bank just replaced the credit card with a new one this week. So what should I do since USCIS has not charged the fees for my 2 kids' applications for the I-90 and the EAD?
Well, you got to first of all, call your bank and ask, are these charges going to go through? And if the charges aren't going to go through, then what you have to understand is that application is going to be returned. And then start filing another one quickly.
Lilith Kachatran on YouTube. I had an interview a year ago and I've been married 2 years, and up to now, no response from USCIS. What should I do?
Mandamus. One word, mandamus.
Yes. All right, Darsh Singh on YouTube. I was a victim of crime. My attorney filed a U visa for me in 2016. I think it's about 5 years in February. What's your suggestion on this?
Well, it's unfortunately they only give 10,000 visas a year on U visas, and there's about 100,000 people pending. So you're going to wait a couple more years for this. And there's nothing anyone can do unless they increase the number of visas available for U visa applicants. What you should be doing, though, is making a request for a work permit for humanitarian reasons so you can legally work. If you haven't done that, you should be doing that now.
Ronnie O on YouTube. I submitted an AOS June 22nd, 2020. How long does it take to get a green card? Been waiting for 6 months.
You're going to wait at least another 6 months, maybe more.
Katrina Carter Desmond on YouTube. In November, I reapplied to remove my condition, but the update said that my case had been transferred and a new office has jurisdiction. Is something to be worried about?
No, they're just moving cases around.
Aneldi Rodriguez on Instagram. I filed an N400 in October of 2019. I have my interview now on January 13. My 2 children, 9 and 11, both permanent residents. Should they be at the interview as well? They are in the Dominican Republic due to COVID.
Well, if they're in the Dominican Republic because they have COVID, or that you're scared they're going to get COVID?
No, it seems like they're there because of COVID. So
they don't need green cards, right?
I think they're just trying to get citizenship for them.
No, because she's applying for citizenship. The kids would, after she becomes a citizen, once the kids come back to the United States and live with her as a lawful resident, they would become automatic citizens. They don't need to show up in the interview.
Okay, Adrian Williams on YouTube. Even if the judge tells you about immigration consequences the day you take your plea, can you still use the Padilla versus Kentucky case?
You can, but you'd probably fail. What we would do in those situations is try to mediate a better resolution and show, humanitarian reasons and hardship reasons why the result of what you pled guilty to is unfair.
Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.